Oh my god, I'm dying. Refresh. Oh, that's not a song. Oh my god, we should play Song Association someday. Oh my god, I'll do it with Darion. Y'all, Darion's an amazing singer. Did y'all know this? Oh, I'm sorry, Big 12, but look, a better conference is back.
Is really exciting for the conference because it brings that level of competition that we haven't seen yet before.
The highest score in NCAA history.
Molly, let me tell you, Ted Liggett has money. Okay,
Oklahoma
and this is kind of
brings
funny.
another team of excellence and greatness.
We don't really care about this. Let me tell you, this is funnier. So back when I was at Lamar, well, a little bit before that. So in Lubbock, there's like 5 big lawyers, and it's like the Gorilla, Ted Liggett, and Ted Liggett and the Gorilla were like partnered, right? Like they were like the Gorilla and Ted Liggett, the heavy hitter or whatever. And so they, up until like the lawsuit with the old Texas Tech coach that died recently, forget his name, but you know, the one that was big for a long time. Anyway, so something happened, and during that lawsuit, he says, yeah, thanks to the Gorilla heavy hitter or something like that. And so the Gorilla got really upset, and he broke up the partnership between him and Ted Liggett. So they've been fighting ever since then, back and forth on who has the bigger ads. Well, while I was there during my tenure at Lamar, we made Ted Liggett a big ass, like, big version of himself with like it had lights and everything, the first one in this area, and he loved it. But then the Gorilla was like, oh, I want a big billboard too. So if you look it up, actually I'll look it up for you because we're on break right now. Let me show you. Let me put here and I'll send to you. So then I designed this one. Well, let me show you the Ted Liggett billboard first. Yeah, Ted Liggett billboard.
Attorney Ted Liggett.
When I talked to Ted Liggett, he treated me as one of the family.
So the billboard I made was it's along here. I know I have a picture of it.
He said he'd take care of it all.
Yeah,
He had fallen behind on his child support and his bills.
Kid helped me get the money I need to pay off my child support.
It's not there.
Have some money in my pocket to pay
Well, I'll show you the Gorilla
What
one.
we did for him changed his life.
Basically, the Ted Liggett one was like him, and it's like a big version of him with like lights and like that 744 Hurt on top of the billboard. But the Gorilla billboard, which is still there, this billboard went. Here it is. Oh my God.
But we're not done.
Here it is.
It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep.
Like this Gorilla billboard went so hard, and it's still up. I designed this one. It's so cunt, so cunt. Like I did my big one, and I'll go. No one says like that billboard is so cunt.
I bet you could buy the whole team new cleats with all that money you saved.
Nancy Dawson is
Yeah.
progressive.
You know, Nancy, that's
I miss that job.
Nancy
It's
doesn't
okay.
have progressive, so she takes
It
it out on
happens.
those who do.
You should get Luca private coaching with that. Maybe he'll score a goal.
Well, maybe.
I figured you'd want the whole roll since you spent hundreds with progressive.
What sound do we want while we wait for SEC, or should we just stay here? Like fuck the Big 12, right? I agree.
Drivers who switch could save hundreds.
Next, move this girly down so I can like. No, don't do that.
Sometimes people underestimate our team.
There we go.
But this year we are done playing with everybody. This is who we are. When we get to nationals, people will stop underestimating us. They shouldn't stop underestimating us. We have been a top team every single year since I've been here. We don't deserve to be underdogs. We deserve to go out there and people know that we came out here to do exactly what we do and compete with everybody.
Well, Amari, this certainly is not your grandparents' Missouri Tigers anymore. They are definitely one of the best teams in the country. Since the day Shannon Welker got there, from year 1 to year 2, the most improved team in the entire country. And you can see all the accolades, their best finish in program history 2022.
But it's because of athletes like Amari Celestine. Head coach Shannon Welker said that she brings so much energy, confidence, and aggressiveness in competition that rubs off in a positive way for this team. That's why you're noticing the swag that they're bringing to the competition tonight and throughout this season, really.
Yeah, and their best event, floor exercise, coming up, and they're going to have to deliver because, yeah, they might not want to be underdogs, but they are almost 5/10 out of the lead right now. So hoping to turn things around on floor. Here are your full results. Like we said, there's an afternoon session that took place. and an evening session. The champion is
Aw, Frazier, we're almost done. You gotta stay for the end of the. You made it this far, Diva.
It looks like Alabama currently
He's not the boss of us.
ahead of Missouri, who's in this session, but
you're not the boss of me.
LSU, Oklahoma, and Florida.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. What was that show? Oh my! Oh, that freaking Muniz.
Every routine on the live stream, SEC Network Plus, and the ESPN app.
You're not the boss of me now.
And here we go with our second rotation. Oklahoma moves to the bars. LSU, the balance beam. Sam, you said.
Let's go on your motherfucking Pilgrim.
Missouri's on
Yes, Diva.
Florida on vault. Anya Pilgrim, left hand of your screen, and Danielle Sievers on bars for Oklahoma on the right hand.
Come on, Diva. Okay.
Looks like a solid landing based on what her upper body was showing us.
Yeah, I saw Anya stick to in warm-up, and Danny right here had to repeat that pirouette. Didn't make
Oh,
it quite
Danny
all the way over
Sievers.
the bar. Not the start that Oklahoma wanted, but Danny's one of those gymnasts that usually doesn't miss, just showing us she's human. But great job coming back, sticking those landings. John, you talked about how important it is for Oklahoma to stick
I would
these
let
landings on bars. They're the number
Anya
one
give me like a collar up blanket.
and they've
I
got to
would.
stick.
She's a Pilgrim. Yeah, I would let her.
In training, actually, I saw Danny miss that same kip in training, but you just watch them, and they just are machines on that event. And I feel like it's the event, like if you had to pick one where they had the biggest advantage, I felt like it was bars. And right now, they're going to have a tough time keeping up with LSU on that event with the score that they put up. Sierra Ballard, stud leadoff on the balance beam for LSU. Elise Tisdale
Yeah,
on
it's kind of like the lady who does What Makes You Think. Like, babes, you're a star, babes. Like,
her throughout her career, and she's
you
had
know,
this consistent confidence and sharpness
like
to her
show up and show out. Like, tell the people who you are. It's like,
fruition
fuck your shit,
in her
man.
final year.
I'm just a normal
She
girl
has
with a
just
podcast.
really
No, you're
owned
not,
this
babes.
leadoff spot, and I think LSU's
Like, you're an
benefited
insider.
off
You
being
got
because of
you
it.
got connections,
Sam,
babes.
I
Like, come on.
completely agree. Coach Nat told me
You have
that
Tom
Sierra's
Forrester,
an
babes. Like,
out
come
loud
on.
processor. Before
Don't
she
don't
goes
sell
up
yourself
on
short.
the
Like,
beam,
you are
they
that
talk
girl.
through every single element
There you go.
in her routine, and her
It's gonna have to be a
goal
little lower.
is to do the longest routine
Can you keep
of
it? Can
her
you keep it
life.
lower? Can you
Because
keep it lower?
oftentimes
Can you keep it
when
lower? Can you keep
gymnasts
it
are
lower?
nervous, they rush on the beam.
No,
So
too
she
low,
wants
too
to
low.
be up there for as long as
There.
possible.
Nope, too low.
Looking pretty good
Well,
so
that's
far
fine,
for
actually.
LSU on beam. Just the
You're
dismount.
not the boss of me now.
Can they bring those sticks from bars to beam? They can.
And Elise starting off for Missouri really strong. No deductions I'm seeing on those landings. They're going to be really excited about that.
Elise Tisler excited about that floor routine, the leadoff for the Missouri Tigers. Danny
Sorry, I
Sievers in
burped.
the leadoff spot for Oklahoma. Allie, you mentioned the kip that she missed, a 9-8. Anya Pilgrim, on the other hand, what a start.
Yeah, that's true. That was a softball interview of all time. And I don't know why she got mad at us, Michaela and I at the time. Like,
Victoria Wynn, the second gymnast to go.
I wasn't saying anything negative about her. I was just saying, like, if you're gonna have that sort of access, have the access, sis. Like, clearly these people are your friends, they're your contemporaries, they're your peers. So, like, talk to them, like, you know, ask the hard questions. Clearly they know who you are, so, like, ask the hard questions.
Freshman, Lily Peterson, I say pressure. You don't want to count a 9-8 in this meet.
Come on!
If you want anybody going up next, I'd take Lily any day.
I love Lily. Monica! Turn the cameras on, Monica!
I believe that she's a freshman. The consistency that she has in this double layout. Watch the precision. Her body is so tight. Every muscle squeezed. I was going to say usually sticks it.
She is so clutch. And it's so funny when you talk to the coaches because they talk about their freshmen as if they've been training great.
She didn't take
They
anyone's
just
quiz.
never know with the
Yeah,
freshmen.
but, like,
When you see athletes like
when
Lily
her and Justice
Peterson
Spring were, like,
do
talking
a
shit
ball
about us,
routine
which is
under
obviously was
some pressure
us,
here, stick the
it's one of those,
landing,
like,
and it
girly
doesn't even
brown.
matter if
Like,
they're a freshman.
I wasn't criticizing your interview,
So
which I
many
was.
freshman routines
I was
for Oklahoma,
criticizing,
the
like,
most of any team
talk
in
your
this
shit, girl.
SEC
Like, ask
championship.
hard questions,
At some
man.
points of the year, almost half
And maybe
of
that's
the
why I'm not
teams
bigger,
competed
because I
were
you know.
from freshmen.
And I will admit, I've softballed a couple questions. With Donatella, I softballed a couple questions. Mostly because, like, I just, it wasn't a gotcha interview. It was never meant to be that. And it was, the terms of the interview were agreed to upon way before the floor final.
Sierra Ballard started off with that 985, like you mentioned. So this is a good opportunity.
Wait,
for
is
LSU
Monica
to continue
here in the chat? Oh my
building
God.
those scores throughout the lineup.
Oh my God. We're at 3,921 viewers. What the?
Hannah on floor is she
Fort.
does a full in like some other gymnasts we've seen in the
Like that.
competition, but I don't know if anybody does it quite like Hannah. She does the first.
My
flip
problem was
in
that
a
she never
complete
challenged
layout
any statement in her
position.
interviews,
Just
even when they were blatantly selling a false narrative, and people, the interview all already had a voice of the platform.
She's
Yeah.
been that raw talent that they've really enjoyed working with.
Oh, she's in the arena.
So powerful on every event.
All right, let's look at scores so far.
Kylie Cohen, another stuck landing.
God, the LSU did not come to play; they came to win.
I mean, I
They're
can't.
hot right now.
The stuck landings are blowing me away. And, you know, we watched the first session this afternoon, and I think we were almost.
LSU did not come to play; they came to win.
And this evening, they're not wasting any time.
Again, I'm sorry for the audio delay. If there's any, it's just with 3 streams, it's what happens.
Wow, the way that she finishes that double tuck much.
It's okay to give an
easier
interview
than most and
subject
just
the opportunity
kicks
to
out.
introduce themselves. The
Before
problem is
that
that she
landing
just
is
lets
just
people say things that are
exceptional.
wrong and never pushes them a teeny bit. Yeah.
I don't know where the judges are going to find a place to take off.
Quickly over to ball, Danny Ferris. She's
Come
been
on,
perfect
Danny,
on this
redeem yourself for me,
effort.
please.
Yeah, just last week, John. Not
Well.
today, though. These athletes are bringing the heat on vault. You see them get a bit higher off the table than what we've been seeing in the regular season. I really have to attribute that one to the
I know,
podium
Kalia
and two
is
to the
a
extra adrenaline
behemoth.
for how big of a competition this is.
Little
An
postseason
all-arounder.
adrenaline here on the podium.
How
Even
could
like
not?
her
Yeah,
bars
for sure.
and Ellie and this is like don't
Addison
bother me.
Feta.
Come on, Feta
First game
Cheese
of the session,
Queen.
look at that, 9.95.
Let's go,
You're
sis.
worried about that 9.8. You don't need to worry if they hit their routines. They'll all be above
Get your
9.9.
10, Addie.
Wow, that first
Get
release
your
there for
motherfucking
Addison
10.
was
Yes,
so far
Diva.
away. It looked like she tucked her legs ever so slightly to catch that bar. Massive pack salto down to the low bar in double layout. Just ever
Well.
right there.
That's a scooch, Allie. That's technically a scooch. Look it up in the code point.
Half a tenth, I think.
You see she's laughing because she was just so close to hanging on to that.
Kylie Cohen, a 9.85 matches Ballard's 9.85. Now Kaylin
Kaylin
Chio.
Chio.
I hope you didn't miss that mount. Round off back handspring. So difficult.
Yeah, there's just something.
Right
That's not how that
into an
works.
Effortless back handspring layout.
Like even with Donatella and I,
She
like
works beam is so light. Watch her
even like
land
I
right
told her I was
here.
like, you know, I want to just talk to you
Works
because I
the
think you're
beam
amazing.
and just puts her body in the
But
correct
even
precise place.
we both knew, and like we talked
I think what makes
off like afterwards and whatnot.
so good on beam.
And we
is
talked
they
since then. It's just like
pretend
we
that
both
they're
knew
on
that
the
it
line
was.
on the
It wasn't like
floor.
a
That's exactly what Kaylin does.
matter
She
of
finishes
revitalizing her
that
image.
front
It was the
aerial,
fact that we had
closes
agreed to
her legs
terms
so
of the
quickly
interview
to
way
have time to
beforehand.
connect that
Before any of the
into
drama
the split
happened.
jump.
And she's doing
That's
a
a
good
vibe.
job
I'm
with
glad.
the
Thank you.
number 1 rule of beam, which is look at the end.
Can I
of the
get you
beam.
some luck to my mom?
Her
She doesn't believe
eyes
me.
have been glued, especially at the end of her skills, which helps her balance.
Stay on. I thought stay on was the number 1 rule.
John, if you think about staying on the beam, that's when you make
Kaylin's
mistakes.
is
You gotta
exceptional. I
focus
mean,
on
there's
doing the skill
nothing.
technically correct.
She's truly the
She
definition
has
of like a freshman phenom.
Unbelievable ability.
Oh, it's a step.
So sorry. I don't remember the last time she's hopped on a landing.
It's a disaster for LSU. They've taken
Yeah,
it,
I mean,
ladies and gentlemen.
I do oftentimes when I talk to somebody, I do want to, I never want them to feel like, oh, I'm just like drilling you with questions, which is kind of like the mistake I made with Laura Casabuena.
For the Sooners,
But even then, like, after a while, we kind of settled into a rapport.
And they've got
And
3 bar routines
ultimately,
left.
when I do interviews,
champions
at least on my end, it is about like trying to build a rapport beforehand. Just to kind of like not have any like weird like sort of like even with Sam Phillips, like I love that guy. He's incredible. I adore him.
Marchenko, 1.5, opens her arms at the right time. You see her taking a long time spotting the landing before the last half twist. Watch her
This is
eyeballs.
better. I think I just never like
Watch the
raised it
elbow
when
position
I
as
came
Sam
out for
said,
commercial.
arms get
My
thrown
apologies.
out to the
Thank
side
you for letting me know.
in order to have that nice landing, just that small hop.
See, I need UCLA Gymnastics to be in here.
The one thing I
Because
love
he's going to be on me about the
Florida is
volume,
at
and I
the end of the
appreciate
vault
that.
landing,
Him and
you always
Catherine.
see Adrian Burdett, and he's always
Yeah,
excited.
you gotta keep me on my toes.
it's-
You gotta keep me
He's
like
the most
aware of
excited
it.
guy in the arena.
Because if I don't, I'm
love
gonna
it.
forget.
Faith Torres.
Like, don't let me
Tied
forget.
for number
Stay on my
2
ass
in the
about it.
country in the all-around. Man, she has been something special for the Sooner team this year.
Yeah, watch right here, gonna connect.
Sometimes there are things with interviews, especially with
not gonna
like
connect.
Forrester, nothing
She's
is
going to do a
competition.
pack
Yeah,
salto.
it's not.
And the height on this.
Oh my
Usually
God!
goes really big. Same mistake Danny made. Didn't make it
Thank
over
you,
on that
Gymnastics. I
pirouette.
appreciate you a lot.
She's working.
Very difficult when you
Sorry
catch
about the hate
that
out earlier.
release move on
I
the low bar
thoroughly do
too
appreciate
far.
someone who
You
tell
don't
me,
have the right grip
addicts,
to
like,
get that
you're too loud
proper
or
hip
there's no
pass
volume.
handstand.
It keeps me like engaged.
That small
Wow.
2 hops
Love
on
you
the
too.
landing.
That's just a little tiny crack in the door. I mean, I know it's going to
Oh,
seem
no.
like it's not a big deal, but that is a big deal for Oklahoma as we quickly move
think
over
she
to
did.
balance beam and Connor McLean.
It's crazy to think John Connor McLean
Connor, get your
tore
10,
her
baby
Achilles
girl.
back in May at the Core Hydration Classic, but she was back on bars
Look
and
at that
beams
goddamn
by week
back
1 of
leg,
NCAA
man.
season. And she said the only reason I considered going back to Elite was because how much I loved the sport again. Her commitment to LSU and being part of a team has reinvigorated that fire, and head coach Jay Clark raves about how committed she was to her return. And he also mentioned there is a potential for her return in the all-around before all is said and done. Just remarkable.
Yeah, she looks like
Connor
she's
McLean
taking
in
it
the
to
all-around,
another level
not
even
even a
after
year
the
after her
halfway
Achilles
point
is
of the
insane
season.
as fuck.
Talk about taking it to another level.
Well, that's been
One
a
of the
year
most
now,
fun
never mind, it's been a
routines to
year.
watch in all of gymnastics. Amari Celestine on floor for Missouri.
Come on, Amari.
Hopefully you saw quickly Connor's
that heel and
roll
bounce,
jump.
girl.
It is the best in the world. Just textbook how compressed she gets. Stuck the landing. This is going to be another big
That
score
might be a
for
10 for Connor.
LSU.
And Amari, similar to what I was mentioning with Hannah, that first full in, the way that they both keep their body in the layout position, that first flip, it's very unique, and it just makes the skill exceptional.
And she's a senior, and this is her first year competing all around, really showing that she's been improving every single year since she's gotten to Missouri.
So,
the next gymnast to
Zoe
go
chose
on
not to
ball
travel
for
this year
Florida, Lee Bowie, a 9,
just
8,
because she
5.
didn't want to.
Florida,
And
good
so,
ball team. They're going to want to see some 9-9s.
I don't know
here
if that
these last two.
was Zoe, but she chose not to travel this year with the team. That wasn't a Jay thing. That was a her.
Last meet, Leanne Wong scored a
Come on,
10 this
CEO.
vault right here.
Let's go.
Small hop
Damn
today.
it.
I like the elbow position. I feel like Leanne, if it's even possible, she's improved
Yeah.
because she's already so good, but that onto the board, the half turn, she's really gotten higher, which has given her a good body position onto the table. And watch this layout position before she even tucks her legs. It makes it so difficult.
What the fuck?
I'd love to see
That's a-
Amari and Hannah do a double layout full.
But it's
Yeah,
the
Hannah could do a
choreography
double
for
layout
me.
full
I
easily.
can't get over it. Her brother Arteon has been helping her choreograph her entire career. It's so special.
Come on, Audrey. Get in there.
The first biggest
9975,
moment
bitch.
of
Come on, let's
this
do this.
competition is right now. Audrey Davis following a 9.775 from Faith Torres.
And that Jaeger right there is just so fantastic.
Come on, Audrey.
Has never scored below a 9.8 in her entire career on this event because she does handstand positions like that. This skill coming up right here.
9 for
Watch
Connor
the
is
flexibility.
fucking stupid.
Most people in the world don't have the flexibility to be able to grip the
Come
bar
on,
like
Audrey.
that.
975,
Usually
bitch. Yes,
that
Diva.
honestly was the best landing I've ever seen her do. She didn't even have to bend her legs. That was fantastic.
That might be the best routine. If you look at the
Allie,
handstands and how perfect they were, she's
why-
done a lot
why
of great
you
routines.
always lying?
Can't do it better than that. Can't do it.
No
You always
gymnast in the SEC has
lying.
gotten a 10 yet on bars. So will Audrey Davis be the first?
It most certainly could. I mean, she scored a 9.9 or higher on 60 of 74 routines. That is remarkable.
And it takes an Audrey Davis on bars to overshadow a beam routine from last year's NCAA all-around champion. This is Haley Bryant in her own
Come on,
big
Haley
moment here in the
Bryantina.
second rotation following McLean's 9.9.
She came back to the all-around late in the season, resting her body, coming back from a slight injury, but it looks like she never left from NCAA championships last year.
Remember that
That's how
time
strong
Haley almost
she
went a
looks.
10? That was bonkers. Kennedy
Rippon on
Griffin!
floor exercise now for Missouri. She has scored a
I want
10
this diva to get another
on
10,
this event.
please. Make it into say,
Currently
go
ranked in the
10.
top 25.
Make me
She
gag,
follows Amari
please.
Celestine's 9.925. We said they had to be great on this event. They have been. Now they're trying to put on an exclamation point. Leanne Wong, a 9.875. Selena Miranda now finishes out for the Gators.
And just when you need a big score, Selena's in the anchor spot. Yurchenko 1.5. She does it again.
Wow. Okay, that's a 10. Give that girl the 10, man.
That was superb.
And you could see it off the table. It went up instead of out, and right away I'm
That's a 10. I'm sorry.
When you look at the landing, both of you guys saw this too. I saw it with your eyes. When she landed, she was perfectly vertical. There was no aspect of her body behind or in front of that landing.
What a finish for the Gators. Audrey Davis, a 9.975.
What I tell you, 9.975 for Audrey Davis.
I will say
just change the name of that girl. That's what time. That's what time.
If she
Go massage.
doesn't get a 10, that was outstanding.
She got the 10.
The
I knew
Gator
it.
contingency wants a 10 on vault, and they're gonna get it.
Yep.
Selena Harris Miranda, the first 10
The tiny square,
of
I'm
the
dying.
SEC championships. You said it should be a 10, Allie, and it is.
Well deserved.
Period.
She's really making a statement in her first SEC championship.
Haley Bryant put up a 9.925.
Come on, Aaliyah, 10
It is
again.
just heavyweight boxers in each corner of the ring landing body blows as Aaliyah Finnegan.
Come on, Aaliyah, 10
takes
again.
The anchor spot here for LSU on beam.
Talk about athletes that can score a perfect 10 with that triple series. And
Period.
Layout. She's already gotten one perfect 10 on
No,
this
that
event.
10 was deserved. That was
Bauer,
an insane ball. She landed upright.
sensational this season as well. Number 2 in the country, tied for number 2 in the country. Anchors bars.
And Sam
Yeah,
Jordan on bars, another gymnast that scores
it's
a 10
about
on
time
bars.
we say
Just
this. I think
exceptional
Selena should have
gymnast
said it
after
at
another.
UCLA.
Jordan's
It's not Florida
precision
here.
on
Sorry.
this event is what sets her apart. She's able to be patient, hit her handstands
You
at
don't
the
know,
top of the bar
Jim?
just like
Jim?
that.
We'll talk about it at the commercial break.
They
you know
hit
what
a big
happened. You know what
number. On the right-hand side of your screen, she's I was just gonna say, you can see her taking a pause, trying to squeeze every muscle to hang onto that stick.
She rarely steps on that landing, and that can't be
Come
higher
on,
than
Aaliyah,
a
10
9.9. That was a
again.
110 step, but Aaliyah Finnegan.
And you can't forget Aaliyah Finnegan's big moment in helping
Yes,
win
you're gonna have
the
choice.
NCAA championship title for LSU on beam last year. That's what I think about when I see her do beam.
And Sam, what's so impressive about this is that Aaliyah has to do this very difficult triple series while Selena is getting a 10. The crowd's going wild. So much is going on, and she was able to keep focused and be exactly where her feet are.
Like they did as voted.
We're gonna jump back over to the floor exercise. Jocelyn Moore getting ready to go.
Oh, this is my
You were
diva.
talking earlier in this rotation about the season of milestones
team
it's
voted.
been for Missouri. Head
They
coach
voted
Shannon
on the team.
Walker also
Like
just
dead ass.
celebrated his 100th win last
Much
week. He
like
got
with
a
Nia
little
Harris.
emotional talking to us about it this week. He said it's people like Jocelyn Moore, who's getting going with a huge double layout here on
No, it's
floor,
not.
that have helped grow this program. He said,
Not
when
when
I
you've
started,
been
there were
the
about 10 people in the
dancer
stands,
of the
and
team.
now we're
No, it's
checking
not.
off big milestones like our
Like Vox
first ever
Populi.
night session in the SEC championship. It's been a special year for the Tigers.
Absolutely, it's been a record-setting year for that program, and this athlete, a big part of
Aaliyah,
that. She's
9.925
been
again.
on this event, has scored a 10.
That's diabolical, man.
I've
If
never
you're
seen
gonna
her
throw a
dance
10 for
this hard.
Selena.
She's always fun to watch on floor, but this is the most expressive I've ever seen her do this floor routine.
Because, I mean, you can't get
Sam,
mad
watching them, I was just
when
thinking
the entire team
they're
chooses
tumbling.
to,
It looks so effortless
you know,
in the way
like,
that they
It'd
dance.
be one thing if it was like
They're doing it with everything they have,
position,
but you forget.
but it's another if it's
that
like
the
it's your own
routines are so
teammates.
tiring, and they
Like,
take so much endurance.
if
And
you
what's
have
impressing me is they don't look
created
tired at all. It looks easy for them.
like popular
But this is a big
atmosphere,
moment right
they have every
here.
right
She
to speak
needs to
about.
control the landing, keep those feet planted. It looked easy for her.
Stamina. Oh, I am 12 hours in. My God, I
Look at
I
those
am 12
scores.
hours
this
in.
This is going
Jesus.
to be a big one for Missouri.
Oh my God.
This first
I am
has
12 hours, 19
double
minutes in. I
layout,
mean, I
keeps her
don't notice
hips
it now.
open the entire
No, we've had
time. Judges are looking for toes together. So difficult.
Catherine,
to
how
keep it
long did
together
we
the
do
way
that one
she did.
time?
And then
We
there
did,
was a
we did
lot of
Asian
pressure. So to me,
championships
this is
straight
a
into
mental
Worlds,
game to just
because
land over your
qualifications
feet,
for
squeeze
Worlds
your
are happening
core,
when
and keep those feet
Asian championships
planted.
were like
She handles
undergoing.
the pressure, no problem.
We did.
Wow, what a rotation we
How
saw.
long did
our
we do,
first
Catherine?
10-0 of this competition.
almost
10s have been hard to come
20
by
hours?
this season. A
Straight?
lot fewer 10s than we've
Hey,
seen
Tomas.
in recent
¿Cómo
years.
estás?
Only 22 this year. And Selena Harris
USD got a
Miranda
10?
earned 10-0. Wouldn't you agree, Alex?
Catherine!
Score for Jocelyn Moore.
Turn the cameras on, bitch!
9.95. They deliver on their best event. Do the Missouri Tigers. They needed a big one
Yeah,
there.
Asian Games
But it's
for Worlds
LSU so far, really
yeah.
setting the bar for the rest of the field. And
Catherine!
head coach
USD
is
got a
Taylor.
10!
Thank you, Don. Well, Coach, you called Beam the great equalizer, and in a meet this close, it could be that. How would you assess that rotation?
I think our kids did everything they were supposed to do. They've done that already on both events.
Chapel Hill's going to be up tonight, man. Yeah, let's say that. I don't care what Jay has to fucking say at all, ever in his life.
Pleased, man. We couldn't ask for a whole lot more right now.
Kevin, stand the fuck up, bro! It's so close!
They just need to stay where they are mentally.
Oh, I'm gonna steal this back image.
These two events.
That's gonna be it. Yeah, Haley Gansing's gonna be our new like graphics or something. That's so funny. Look, Kalia. This is funny. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. I don't know about y'all.
This is a performer that
That's
just
where I'm
loves
at.
to have fun on this event. Bart, she has not stopped smiling. She was in the corner for every single routine for her teammates.
Wait, Stanford
And now
won?
it is her time to shine.
Feel the motherfucking tree, y'all. Top of the game. You are a genius.
Beautiful routine.
One of the finest
Sorry.
all-arounders
Sorry.
in the country. 4th last year in the all-around at the NCAA championship. She's a nominee for the AAI award, which goes to the top senior student athlete. Great representative for the Cal Bears. But in that final rotation, it was Stanford down the line on vault that got the scores they needed. Cal was undefeated against their
Mods, can
ACC
someone ban that
opponents
person?
all year long, won the regular season championship.
That space cake person,
But
please.
tonight, Stanford was
Just ban
back
them,
and
please.
forth with Cal. But Stanford is going to get the ACC championship for 2025.
Thank you. Yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that here. Y'all can tell me how to set up
Final
anything
two
you want, do all
vaulters for
that.
Stanford. Anna
We don't-
Roberts,
we don't do that.
995. Terrelyn Wynn, 9975. Unfortunately, there was a couple of 9.775s for California in the floor, and that made the difference because Maya Lozanne's 9.95 was spectacular, but it wasn't enough.
Well, in these vaults, Bart, they just honed in on their execution. They were flawless. I mean, they
Damn,
had 10-0
Stanford
star
really
values.
came. Cal did flop on floor, yes.
The one thing they do so well, and I know Tabitha and her staff have really been working with them on, and I've said it a lot, is absorbing those landings. Every 10th counts, no matter what event you
Amy,
are
Pookie,
on.
I'm sorry, babes. Like, I
The
didn't mean
team
to be
motto
loud.
this year for Stanford
It's
Cardinal
just,
has been
this is
hold
the last
the
minute of the
line.
night. I'm drinking wine. I've been alive for 12 hours. Like,
Time to get
I'm
out
gonna
the
be loud.
stick
I'm sorry.
for the
I'm gonna be rude.
Stanford Cardinal.
I'm just,
They are the 2025 ACC
I don't have another
champions.
answer for you, girl.
Let's go down
Like,
to the floor.
I'm drunk. That's why I'm not drunk. I had like one glass of wine.
Coach Yim, we pull you away from the celebration, but I watched
Yeah.
you watching your ladies celebrate. What are the emotions of this moment, winning this championship?
Look at that. That's what it's all about. Those are the magic moments that you dream of as a coach. And just so proud because, you know, we talk
Tap
a
at
lot
the game,
about
man.
just controlling what we
ACC.
can control.
Oh, hold on. Trinity's talking. Trinity's talking.
At a time, and I felt like they really
I don't want to
embodied
wait
that today.
for
So just
Trinity
so
to
proud of them as we
talk.
write this first chapter of ACC history.
Come on, we need to keep the scores even.
And I'm going to say LSU is really on fire. They're a sticking machine on bars and beam at some of the 2 hardest events in the floor compared. And then we got Oklahoma. I will say they did leave the door open.
Eating my ass
They
up,
did
man.
not
I'm
have
so sorry.
their performance that they were wanting to, but they're still on the hunt.
How big is it? Is 44 ounces.
Mizzou's floor, oh
So
my
good.
gosh. They went 9-9, 9-9-2-5, 9-9-5, 9-9-5. And it could have been higher.
Can we talk
I
about
think they could have
Selena?
had
Jaw on the floor? I mean,
10-0, perfect 10.
Does not get, and you know a thing or two about perfect 10. I mean, both of y'all.
Wait,
do.
this
We'll
is
see
the
you
first
again
location,
after
is it
this.
not?
Guys, enjoy the rest of session 2.
All right.
Man, undoubtedly the energy in the booth is at a high level. The energy down here is at a high level, you guys. What a first half of this competition. Give us your thoughts, Allie.
So everything else is done. We're going to switch over all of them to SECs. Just so if you have a sound delay, I can switch over to the other stream and we won't have a sound delay. Everybody in favor of that? Fantastic. I love that for us. Great.
In Florida,
Thank you for joining us.
Selena Harris Miranda, she got a 10. And when that girl is hot, it continues and rolls over. So watch out for her because
So that's
Florida
sound
might be
delay
on a heater.
too. Let's see
Let's
this
take a look at a
one.
couple of the highlights from that last rotation, starting with LSU on bars.
Oh, it's really hot. We don't have hardware acceleration on
started
anymore.
off on this
Because they wouldn't let us
event
watch
so
it with
well.
it on.
Stuck that landing always seems
Okay,
to
let's
stick
see
them.
if
So
this will be
impressive.
the one.
And Leah Finnegan, she's
No,
been
they're all
in
the
these
same.
high-pressure
Okay.
moments, so it's no big
let
deal
me try another
for
one.
her to keep that dynamic aspect to her gymnastics and then sink in to those landings. So it's
This
a
might be the
perfect
one, and then we put
non-stuck landing.
the high
And Audrey
Bs.
did get a 9975, which means some judges gave her a 10. I still think she should have gotten a 10 from every single judge.
Yeah,
Watch
we
the
found the one
landing
with the other
position,
way.
legs
Fantastic.
completely straight on that landing. That was fantastic.
Best one she's ever done it, Allie. And then Selena Harris Miranda, I talked about it. You guys talked about it. Look at how she lands. She just plants it, knew exactly where she was. It's like a dart. So good.
Who's going to win it? You know what you have to do. You got to put your mind to it. You got to put your grind to it. And you can do it if you're going to win an SEC championship.
Congratulations. Here are the keys.
Congratulations. Here's the water heater that somehow passed inspection, but will definitely flood your basement.
Wait.
Cool, we'll find out what that's the
Here's
other way.
first-year supply of nitrogen fertilizer. Remember, not too little or too much, or you'll kill your lawn.
Right, and I'm the one drinking wine. Oh, okay, that's out. Cool, we're out of wine. Fantastic, awesome. And I have water. Drinking water. We're fantastic. All right, so Diva, we've been through everything today. We've been through every single conference almost, except like the smaller ones, because we're just not gonna do that. Sorry to small conferences. I adore you. We adore you. We love men. It's been a long day, and you know what? I thought I was gonna make it, and I did make it. We're here. We're all here. I just want to give you a thank you. Like, go ahead. Oh, that ad fucks me up. I can't. This ad fucks me up. I hate it so bad. So bad. It fucks me up. Okay, I can't look at it. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's that? My phone fell. That's okay. Leave it on the floor. I want you to raise your hand. Raise your right hand. Put it over your shoulder. Your left shoulder. And pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Beautiful. You know why? Because we are at 3,981 viewers. That is hilarious. Hilarious. Like I can't even get over it. I don't understand. And so I'm so happy that we care so much about women's gymnastics, and I want you to just know that from the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining us, and that I appreciate each and every one of you, and that without you, there'd be none of this. We're at 4,000 viewers. 4,000 viewers. People care about women's gymnastics. And so with that, I'll leave you with John Drunklisberger.
be handled with all that spring. We'll talk about that as we move further into the floor rotation for LSU. Kennedy Griffin, she was outstanding on the floor exercise. Here she is on vault for Missouri. They're trying to make a move here.
They actually moved her to this leadoff spot, and they think that's one of the reasons they've really elevated their team score. She's important.
Anya Pilgrim for Florida here on the uneven bars. Just .175 are the Gators out of first place. So really no team out of it at this point.
Espectadores. Es una locura.
Anya just learned this
A la gente les importa
in
los
October,
de mujeres. Les importa.
making it look so
Les
easy.
importa.
Going to finish with a full twisting double back. Did a good job holding on to that landing.
I could not believe she hung on to that. Those toes were gripping so hard.
Oh, and why do you have
I think I saw a little foot move, guys.
Fifth
I'm
Element,
thinking the left foot. Let's look at it.
Snape haircut.
Oh,
What's
you're
going on
right,
there?
John.
Is that,
Where's the
I don't know. Owen must have been standing right in front of the judge. We'll see.
It's that new prescription I got. Audrey Davis, she is a national champion on this event. She
Take a drink if he
leads
says
off. What
that
a
KJ
luxury.
says that Audrey Davis
The
is a
Oklahoma
sure thing.
Sooners.
Take a drink if he says it.
Backhand spring layout. She lands so light on the beam and works through the skills, transitioning to the dance element so effortlessly.
Kylie Cohen leading off for the LSU Tigers on floor exercise.
Kylie is new to this floor opening spot. Huge moment for her. They have so much momentum going into floor right now. And Kylie, I've been very, very impressed with her confidence, the consistency that she's brought to this team on beam and floor.
This Oklahoma team has made a couple mistakes on bars, but here on beam, they do so many show routines randomly just to put the pressure on them to practice these key moments like this.
Oh
And
my
it
God,
helps
we should make a
Audrey
bingo. I do
Davis.
have
It
bingo
also
cards.
helps that
Remember, I
she's a
showed you
grad
guys. I
student
still
and
have
has
them.
been in these
I should remake
roles
them and
for
do
years.
bingo for nationals. It's so fun to do.
Yeah, Oklahoma ranked #1 in the country on 3 events. Beam
No,
being
they're
one
sitting
of
her
those
out.
events. It's a
Castelia
pressure spot
had a
for them.
shoulder
They're
thing. She
coming
got
from behind
fixed
halfway
before she
through
got
the
to LSU or
competition, but if
Washington
any team
LSU
can
the
handle
first
that
year.
moment, it
And
seems
so they're
like
just resting her.
it would be a team like Oklahoma.
On floor, judges are looking to make sure that those jumps are all the way around. At the Olympic level, you risk getting devalued for the skill. Judges won't devalue it, but they will take off a half a tenth if you don't make it all the way around.
Back over the vault with Olivia Kelly.
Oh, she's normally so good at absorbing the landing. That was a really big vault. You can notice how far back she is on the landing mat, but again, big hop on that landing. They're gonna hopefully want to drop that one.
They already have a 9.8 from Kennedy Griffin.
I don't know
Missouri
about the elite route for Kalia,
.325 out
but
of
I do
first
know that
place
they're
after
trying to
that
rest her as much as they can.
second rotation. Now, Sky Blakely was on that Olympic team. Unfortunately,
God
for her
damn,
Achilles
Sky
during
makes
that
everything look
trials
so damn
process,
good.
Did not go
She
to
looks
Paris, but she's
magnificent in that
sensational
blue
here.
Leo.
She really is, and right here, she struggled on this last week, didn't make it over the bar. Perfect this week. Great correction.
Handstand, like to see a bit more vertical. We'll see what the judges say if she's in range, just finishing double front with a half out. Allie, we talk about athletes needing
Oh, and
extra
move your
game with
magnificent
just
ass
to the
elsewhere.
podium,
God
and
damn
the
it.
coaches say she is excited to be on podium. That's where she's actually comfortable. She prefers it.
So great start for Florida. Anya Pilgrim a 9.9. Sky Blakely clearly sensational with that routine. We'll see what the judges do. Addison Fada follows Audrey Davis's 9.9. I almost thought that could have been a little higher for Audrey Davis. Addison, a gymnast to me that seems like she is such an important athlete to them. Has been very good this season, but had some
I
moments
need my
where
cheese
had
queen.
a few problems.
So please
She
do her
can be
damn one.
consistently at
Do your big
9.9
one,
or
please,
above.
please,
Man,
cheese
that
queen.
adds something special to this lineup that's already special.
Yes.
Coaches say that Addison Fada is the key
So
to her
Georgia
routine
Vila
is
has
that she starts
Parmesan.
off dancing
Can Addison
really
get Fada,
hard,
please?
And I'm noticing the aggressiveness already.
Come on, Sierra Ballard.
Now
Oh, the bangs are gone, bitch. The bangs are gone. Shit, this is business hour.
If you want to follow those scores, gymnast by gymnast, Audrey Davis, a 9.9, gains a quarter of a
I
tenth.
didn't even know it's cheeks.
Kylie Cohen with that 9.875. Looking at the top two teams.
Oh, Sierra almost touched her knees down on the floor. That does not feel good.
All three gymnasts in the booth kind of went, ow, because we've all done that. Not a pleasant feeling.
especially for a grad student. Her body has had some wear and tear in this sport, so also uncharacteristic. I haven't seen her do that this season. Addison Feta on the left-hand side of your screen. Another hit beam routine from OU.
You know what? I don't care. Go to 10. Go to 10.
That's going to be a big score for Addison. That was a fierce beam routine. She was not moving. Her arms were so tight the entire time.
My phone is still on the ground, y'all. I still have to talk on my phone. That's how I like.
Sierra told me that right about this point
Yes,
in the routine,
Latrine.
she finds her parents in the stands, but she usually can't
Come on,
find her mom
babes.
because her mom gets so nervous that she's somewhere pacing in the arena right now.
Oh, Lori Strong.
And her mom, a two-time Olympian, Lori, 88 and 1992 for Canada. Elise Tisler now follows.
Come on, Elise.
7.75 from Kelly. They need some big scores here, does Missouri.
Doing a Yurchenko full, and some might say that's
Really?
a downgrade from a 1.5, but the coaches say it's actually an upgrade because she scores better and lands better. I don't know about this one, though. She looks like she went too hard to stick
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Really putting those arms out and wanting that stuck. You know what, though? If you're Missouri, you've got to swing for the
Come on,
fences.
CEO.
You do.
You're down,
All right,
and you
let me-
you have to go big.
Sorry.
You've got to stick that vault. Anything
Okay,
less
this
is
is
not
better.
going to be good enough. Leanne Wong now the third gymnast. to go.
Leanne
Look at
Wong,
this
they set you up,
rotation so
girl.
far for Florida, 9.999.
Come on.
From the
Wow.
first two.
Beautiful in the
Yeah,
handstand.
Leanne tied
Devin
with
Boyden,
Audrey
George.
Davis as the 2024 NCAA bar champion because of handstands like that, Sam. And this double layout is just so floaty and so
you know what? Fuck
effortless.
it.
Love the way
Throw
that
the
she keeps her
10.
hips open
Throw
the
the med
entire
school
time,
10.
doesn't let
I mean, they're all going to
Give
ask
it to
for a
her
10. We already
mom.
know that.
Yeah.
But what are the judges going to do? You feel like they got to go up from that 9.95.
Oh, this is my
from
girl,
Blakely.
Lily Peterson. Monica!
Lily Peterson
To the
now
cameras
on
on,
the beat.
bitch.
Addison Feta, 9.875, so a little dip in
Wait,
the
what?
score with that second routine.
You all were mentioning how impactful these Oklahoma
9.875.
freshmen have been, and I've been down here by the corrals since they got off to a start they weren't necessarily happy with. These freshmen are completely unfazed. I've seen them talking to the upperclassmen, really staying locked
got
in.
it.
It's impressive the
Did you get it?
tunnel vision they've had on this stage.
Sometimes being a freshman and not understanding the amount of pressure that's on these moments
God
is
damn
a payoff.
it.
And the reason you hear cheering in the background and you see the box on the right hand of your screen, that's our 10-0
Monica,
watch.
Monica's
It's
Lily's
the
mom.
second 10 of these SEC championships, and it goes to Leanne Wong. How about the Gators with a couple of 10-0s?
They had a slow start to the season, but they picked it back up, and Lily Peterson with another stick for OU.
Kayla
And
Chio
the
is
other
magnificent.
programs answer. Caitlin Chio.
I can't say
The
any
big
bad
mount.
things about Kayla Chio. Maybe she's a trumper. I don't know. But goddamn, she's a magnificent gymnast. Magnificent.
Kaylin scored a 9.925 last week on floor.
Look at those gators, man. Look at those gators.
Kaylin just did. I've been
The
hearing
back
the
just
judges
chomping
have
away.
half a tenth off. They want to see that back leg above that 180 in that bent leg by your head. So difficult to do, and this is a huge test. Perfect. That punch front was one of the better ones I've seen her do. Looked like she was on a trampoline.
Hannah Horton on vault from Missouri. Left
Yes, Jalen.
They got to get these sticks. Oh,
Oh, Hannah.
big pop.
This isn't
Not
giving it away, man.
landing.
Goddamn.
Form was so good in the air, though.
So good. Jay Clark,
Oh,
head
Newton.
coach of LSU, talks about Kaylin Chio, and I've heard him
Could have been saying I'm talking
ask
too much.
so many,
Babe,
I've
I'm
asked so
sorry,
many
man.
questions about
I'm
her because
I'm
it
44
fascinates
ounces
me
in
just
of
how
wine.
good she is. And
Not even. It was
she
like
has
maybe
skills
like
like this,
43.
open, tuck full
42,
in, but he
man.
says it's her attitude.
And I'm
she has
done.
this,
Like,
don't
she's
mess
gone.
with me
But
when
if
it
you're
comes
in
to
water,
the
have water
competition.
with
And
me,
Allie,
so
you
we're
see
good.
it in her eyes.
It
Come
was
on,
really
KJ.
cool. He actually compared Kaylin and Connor McLean. He said both of them are perfectionists. If they even take a step or a hop in practice, he said, get out of their
Jordan,
way.
mama,
They're going to do it again until it's exactly the
They
way
need
they
your
want
score
it.
right now.
And we saw it on beam when Kaylin took a step
If
on
not,
that
LSU
landing.
is
She
going to
was
take
not
this
happy.
and stuck it out of your face. Well, actually,
Great
Florida might
pair to
catch
watch
up.
right
bitch.
here. Selena Harris Miranda following that 10-0.
Damn,
Powers left hand
Selena.
to your screen, following
Chris.
the 9-9 from Peterson. Florida just a 10th
Oh,
behind
shit,
Oklahoma.
Selena. This is
Second
good
spot
work.
after the last
That
rotation.
overshoot.
And Selena, in my opinion, these cast handstands right here like that.
Oh,
should go
Selena!
better than gymnasts do.
Stick the landing,
in the
bitch.
Olympic bar final. This is perfect.
Selena 40 watch is on!
10 of the night. I don't know how I'm in awe of how she does.
Selena
those
40 watch is on!
That was really good. But she goes up after Leanne Wong, who I think is a little more perfect. Is there two types of perfect? Leanne Wong's double layout, a little more. I'm just curious to see how the judges handle that one.
But Leanne's holding those handstands. I agree with Allie. That is what makes her stand
Selena
out.
held every
She holds
handstand. What are you
longer than
talking
anybody
about?
else in this competition? We'll see. We'll see.
And this right here on beam is the only event Jordan has not gotten a 10 on. Her form on this event stands out. In my opinion, I'm curious if the reason she
Selena
hasn't
held
gotten
every
a 10 is
handstand. What are you
because
talking
of her
about?
dismount. She gets a lot of height, but sometimes her legs are crossed a little bit.
Mari Drayton on floor with a big opening pass here.
God,
Jordan
Amari
Bowers
is
on the
true.
left-hand side of your screen, going for that dismount. Watch the legs. Oh, little
Nope.
hop on the dismount.
Undenied.
1/10
Denied.
I
Not
think you gotta
denied.
take a 10th on that one.
Denied.
That needs to go
Yeah.
higher than a 9.9 again. We saw her take that
She went
step on
9.950, which
bars.
I don't
Now that
disagree.
little bit of hopping in this competition, it really feels like that is going to be the difference.
Yeah, he is right.
9.95 for Selena Harris Miranda. It's
Yeah,
not
Jordan
a 10,
just
but
has
look
not
at the
seen
numbers
the
right now.
Southern.
Florida
You know
is
what?
dropping
It might be nerves.
a 9.9.
It might be nerves. It might be the
with
one
two
like it
gymnasts
might be
to
that
go.
whole thing
That's
like we don't want to do that same.
Jocelyn Moore on vault.
Thank you, Marianne.
For
Wherever you are,
Missouri.
love you. Bye.
Speaking of 10, Jocelyn.
Jocelyn,
Moore holds the
Darling,
perfect
bitch.
lone perfect 10 record.
Oh,
on
the
vault.
hopsies. Sorry, I'm
They're
yelling. I'm gonna go.
such
Sorry, I'm
good
sorry.
vaults, which is
Calm
why we're seeing it in slow motion. Easier for us to say, sitting here in the booth, what little adjustments in
Come
the
on,
air need
Mari.
to be made.
Yeah, because Jordan was insane her
Watch
junior
the
year.
extension of
And I think to an
Amari's
extent
body.
it might be nerves.
Such a difficult skill to open up with. And then this impressed me. The front tuck was so high, I was a little worried she was gonna have too much power into the double tuck, but did a really good job of controlling that.
I think that's been a big improvement
Yeah, they have.
with her over the past 2 seasons, is controlling those landings despite, I want to say despite having so much power, while having so much power, which we all know is a superpower.
I think
but
it's
it's
hilarious
tough to
that,
rein it in sometimes in
you know,
critical moments.
They're
Alyssa
9.95
Arena
is
now on the
sickening.
uneven bars for Florida. Sophomore.
I think it's hilarious that, you know, OU beat LSU outright, honestly, outright.
For
Oh,
Oklahoma.
yes!
9.95
Yes! They let her out of jail!
Alyssa
Oh,
got
my
a
beam team
9.95
is
last
eating
week,
today.
hoping for a big
Please,
score
Ava.
tonight.
Please, sweetie. Please, Ava.
Same dismount we've seen from Leanne. Oh, I
She
wasn't
held
sure
it.
she held it on. Wow.
Oh, my God.
I mean, she's set
Ava,
up pretty well
please,
for a good
please,
score.
honey,
How about a
please.
10 and a 9.95 to go before you. Incredible.
That is
Ava,
a
sweetie,
bar
please.
rotation for the record book so far.
Really
Oh, the
strong
position
arm
is
position
gorgeous.
for Ava on beam. It's another
Ava, you are on my
aspect
fantasy team. You've
to
done
really
like all of
help
2
you
routines
stay
this year.
balanced
I
is
need you
keeping
to
your arms
clock the
controlled
fuck
on
in
either side of
and
the
lock the
beam.
fuck in.
Last season, Ava's first time ever in the beam lineup. Oh, no.
I'm leaving!
Just sometimes if
Get
that
your
first
shit,
back handspring
get
is
your
crooked,
nachos,
beam is
get
so
in the car.
unforgiving. You breathe at the wrong
We're
moment.
leaving.
And it just takes you off the beam.
Aaliyah Finnegan over on floor exercise. So with that fall from Siegfeld on beam, they are going to count 2 scores of a 9.875. That seems great, but tonight it's not. That is a real bad situation for the Oklahoma Sooners.
Finishes strong. Aaliyah Finnegan staying in bounds. She struggled with that first pass, and they actually just removed a step, which seems like no big deal, but we all know if you've done gymnastics, just removing a step is pretty tough to do, but no biggie for Aaliyah and actually helped her stay in bounds.
Yeah, Sam, they actually removed a step from her next tumbling pass, the 2.5 punch front as well, because she kept going out of bounds. Last week, absolutely no issues, but you're right. Removing a step makes a big difference because you're actually starting on a different foot than when you're used to. She's been taking the other footstep her entire life. And it's been a habit, and now she's going to change it.
I compare it to
This right
perhaps
here, 2.5
like
punch front. Wow. Was a little bit too far back when she punched on that 2.5. Did a great job just muscling through that punch front.
Step to, I mean,
But she told Jay, I have so much room now. And we saw that. She does have a lot of room.
Moving a step is essentially how to put this, taking away your potential inertia on it.
LSU in the lead after two rotations, but Florida coming on strong. They're going to need a big score.
Could
from
Florida
there.
win?
They got Haley Bryant left
Let me
to go.
see. Let's look at these scores. We're going to close this window.
Moments ago on ball, Amari Celestine in the anchor spot. Jocelyn Moore, a 9.875 right before her.
So Florida, what the fuck?
That's helped elevate this Missouri team. 1.5. But again,
49.750 for Florida.
John, you mentioned this. It's not going to be enough to contend with these top teams tonight. With
Come
the
on,
trends
Riley.
we're seeing tonight.
Riley, I want everything
Here's
for you,
Riley
sis.
McCusker. This is almost just a victory lap of sorts. She can't improve the score a whole lot.
And John, this will
Come
be
on,
a
Riley,
test for
please.
Riley right here. She fell on this last week.
Beautiful.
Great correction right there. Always
Please
feels
take this
good
landing.
to hit it after you make a mistake. And Riley is
Oh my,
exceptional
give me the
at
10.
this event too. The toe point, the extension.
Give me the 10.
And look how happy she is. She's
I
really
didn't mute
struggled with her
myself.
confidence
I
in
didn't mute
competition.
myself.
And John, you say that not many people can improve the score, but the person that can is Riley McCusker, and she's going to.
When she is on, as an elite, she was one of the best bar workers in the entire world. That bar routine alone almost put her on an Olympic team back in Tokyo, and that routine right there, wow,
Wait.
that was sensational.
Wait, she got 10?
Flores in the anchor spot here. You can see that Siegfeld 9.4. They'll want to drop that score, but regardless, this is a disappointing rotation for Oklahoma.
No, wait, no, I'm going to, no, no.
If there's an athlete
Wait,
that can
what?
do it on their team, my trust is in Faith.
we got the end
Oh
of
my
Faith Force
God.
routine, but I'm sorry if she got a little upstaged by another 10. Riley McCusker puts up a 10. There's 2 10s. 3.995. The highest score on
I gotta
bars
go.
this
I gotta
season.
go.
As Haley Bryant for LSU trying to put up a number that'll keep them close to the Gators. What a turnaround here in the third rotation. And Riley McCusker, a late addition to the lineup as well. I guess Jenny Rowland put a feather in your cap on that one, head coach. Nicely done.
Talk about peaking at the right time. Florida, man, they're looking good.
This is like UCLA 2018 all over again.
This routine should
I
definitely
can't.
improve LSU's score, though. They're currently counting a 9.775, and when you have a Haley Bryant in your lineup, you're destined for greatness there.
Coach Clark says Haley Bryant, she does everything right.
She does. There's only one Haley Bryant, is what they always say, and she does it time and time again. Consistency is what's so impressive with that athlete.
Yeah, Haley Bryant struggled a little bit with an elbow injury in the preseason into the regular season, so slowly worked her way back. Head coach Jay Clark said, hey, we're playing the long game with her. We know she can do it. We just need her to be healthy for the postseason. So she's into the all-around again, just at the right time for the LSU Tigers, and that was an opportune floor routine as well. They finished with 4 9.9 plus scores in a row, 3 of which were 9.95. One of which was from Haley Bryant in the anchor spot. So good floor rotation for LSU, a 49.625, outstanding. But all the talk that Florida bar rotation. You guys see that coming?
They couldn't have done it better, in my opinion. Every handstand was hit. The dismounts were milked in the landings. I mean, they were on fire.
I mean, I'm sitting here getting emotional because these athletes, they work so hard, and it's so beautiful to see how happy they all are for each other. I mean, what a competition. This has been just really amazing to watch.
Unbelievable. And if this rotation shows you anything, again,
Where the fucking
the
hat,
strength
Riley?
of
Oh
the
my
SEC,
God,
unrivaled
right.
in collegiate gymnastics.
The caliber of gymnastics in the SEC is just something you can't explain.
A lot of very good competition and intensity in the SEC.
You think of SEC,
This
you
is so
think of
stupid.
top gymnasts. This is unlike any other conference in the nation.
Oh, bitch, get it the fuck together. You're an adult, Alex. You're an adult. Oh my God, I gotta talk now.
Congratulations. Here are the keys.
Congratulations. Here's the water heater.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Not fully a Peng Peng Lee. Oh my God, this is insane. I need a cigarette. I can't. I have to cigarette left. It's okay. It's okay today. Oh my God, you guys are maniacs. We're at 4,128 viewers right now, and this is insane. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. Have we ever had a better championship day than this? This has legitimately lived up to every gymnastics. I am a smoker. Either that or kill my mother. Choose one. Choose one. Exactly. Justify homicide is not justifiable. So we smoke. Yeah, because I'm Mexican and we smoke. I'm Spanish. We smoke. Like, it's what we do. Like, this is what we do. This is just like, it's just, oh my God, it's just. We prayed for days. We prayed for days like this, and it's one of those things like, this is what we want. Oh, I can't. Alex, calm the fuck. Get it together. Can we get it together? Yes, we can. Like, this is what we watch the sport for, is to watch these women who have literally given their entire lives up for, like, this moment of glory. This is the moment of glory that they all wish for. And the fact that we're getting so many, like, once-in-a-lifetime performances is exactly, Michaela. It's so dope. And it's just like, it's just like, yes, Yeet, she got her 10. So random Gen fan is Michaela, if you guys don't know. But like, it's just one of the things like, this is what we live for, because it only gets even better and better and better from here. Because if this is the level and the caliber of gymnastics we're watching right now at the conference championships, imagine Arkansas gets in the mix. You know what I mean? How many 10s have we had today? We are at, I want to say 8, 9. We got 4 in the Big Ten, 3 in the SEC, 7. Yeah, back-to-back 10s is diabolical. But also, you know what? I almost feel like non-consecutive 10s are more impressive than back-to-back 10s. Because back-to-back 10s, the momentum's there. Non-consecutive 10s are even more diabolical.
Of the handstands, I think she should have gotten a 10 too.
Well, they're going to want to put all of those bar routines in their pocket, save it for a rainy day, hopefully regionals and NCAAs. And then you finish the rotation with a late add, Riley McCusker, first 10, which, by the way, it is much tougher to get a 10 in the postseason because there's more judges. So the fact that her first 10 was with a more difficult judging panel
9 10s,
is incredible.
Well, let's look at the Gator 10s. There's 3 of them, starting with Selena Harris-Miranda.
Yes, Tiana got a 10.
Exceptional.
Tiana,
Lands with her
10.
body, Sam, as you mentioned, completely upright.
Like a toothpick in a club sandwich.
Let it go. Let
They
it
grabbed
go.
the momentum from vault and certainly
No
brought it to this
toothpick and
rotation here.
sandwiches.
Leanne Wong,
What is
just
this?
exquisite.
A bistro?
Good rhythm, precise handstands, and then look
A
at
deli?
that dismount. Man, that was beautiful.
And first ever 10 for Riley. What a special moment for her. You could tell she was emotional. Her teammates were crying with her. What an unforgettable moment she'll always remember. Well deserved.
And that finished off a bar rotation, which scored the
I'm
highest
gonna
number
stop.
in
I
NCAA
can't. Her
history.
face. Her
We need to do a
beautiful
proof
face.
of life check for
I'm
Taylor
gonna
Davis because she
fucking
was
cry
down there
again.
near the Gators. Are you okay, Taylor?
I'm hanging in there, John. This is as good as it gets. And head coach Jenny Rowland just told her team, go over to beam and compete with heart.
Oh my
They
God,
consider themselves a
4,000
beam team. LSU considers themselves a vault team. We knew this one was going to be close. One rotation to determine an SEC champion.
That was
Kayla, my
Working
Shayla.
Thousands and thousands of
My
car wrecks
Kayla.
get you
Wait, not my Kayla.
experience.
Not my Kayla.
Now, think it lottery.
Ew.
We've won thousands
My
of car wreck claims.
Kayla.
We help
You
injury victims
gotta
all
stop.
over the state.
You gotta stop
That's
there.
real
He's gonna invoke
experience.
Skinner.
When we take your
It's like
case, we
Beetlejuice
expect
at
to
this point,
win,
bitch.
and you pay nothing
Let me
unless
turn
we
this
win.
down.
That's
My God. My Kayla. You got my Kayla. If not, Skinner's gonna show up. Like dead ass. I mean, hey, Jenny, you have the talent. This is what we've been waiting for. Like, and you know what? I may have to do another hot chip because I was like, you know, we're gonna get to postseason and Florida's gonna get scored correctly, and you know what? It's been a gag. Like, get lick as hype as meat day. Guess. Like, damn. David, I am so with you. Brooklyn got a 10. Riley got a 10. You get a 10. You get a 10. Catherine gets a 10. Squish gets a 10. Everybody gets a 10. I wonder if, like, I can find a costume of a 10. They got big old 10. For nationals, and just wear that to nationals. Just be a big old 10. Like, that'd be hilarious. If it was a big old foam 10. Oh, who's leading? Do we know who's leading the all around? I'm guessing it's Leanne.
SEC Gymnastics Championship on the SEC Network, presented by Sprouts Farmers Market. Oh man, we need oxygen in the booth here because this has been an exciting.
Hot chip to the vloggers. People don't want to admit they're masochists.
But how about Alabama?
Selena's in first place. Damn.
When you combine the afternoon session and the evening session after 3 rotations, this is how it would look. Missouri in that 5 spot, but up at the top, it has become a 3-team race, maybe a 2-team race. It might just be Florida, LSU, guys. LSU's on ball. Oklahoma's got their work cut out for them to catch that second place LSU.
Ava Stickfield has never seen peace. I'm so sorry, bitch. I'm so sorry. It's transfer girl. Transfer to UCLA, girl. We need you. Look at that diva! Sorry. That diva!
There's athletes that do them just as good, but no one does them better. I agree.
Oh, sorry.
LSU
Sorry, I
and
yelled without
half
me
a
sound. I'm so
tenth
sorry.
out
I'm so
of
sorry.
First place. Florida to beam. The competition doesn't start till you get to beam. Allie, you mentioned it when Missouri was on beam in the first rotation, and now the pressure on Skylar Dracer as she leads off and her Gator teammates.
They are so stacked on this event. You're just
Sorry,
seeing
Jim,
one
sorry.
lineup
Thank you
from
for keeping
Florida,
on-
but they
thank you for
actually
telling
could
me that.
probably
Thank you.
fill
I
a
got close
couple
line.
and 2 well. Strong back handspring.
Skylar,
layout.
please.
Last meet, she started this event with a 9-9.
Kira Burns will lead off for Missouri on bars. They are 9/10 out of the top spot, but currently in 5th. They
Damn,
definitely do
Tyra.
not want to drop out of that top 4.
I like where Kira caught that shoot over.
Kira.
She caught it well above the horizontal position on the low bar. This routine has been very clean, stuck dismount. That's gonna
That was
be
really,
a
she pulled
good
that in though.
score.
She pulled that
I
in.
don't know if they could have asked her to do a better routine than that on bars.
97 for, that's
Very
criminal.
strong start from Missouri, and Florida's getting things going
That's,
on beam.
I hate crime.
Sam, I saw Selena giving Skylar a pep talk before beam. I wish we could hear what she said, but whatever it was, it worked.
Here we go.
Audrey Davis to lead off here on floor exercise for the Sooners. They
he
are
says
gonna
a drink.
have to be lights out. They are #1 team in the country on this event, but they have got some ground to make up. They have scored a 49.775 on this. That's a huge score, and they need it again right here. Lexi Zeiss, the #2 vaulter.
Come on,
follows
Lexi.
BJ Johnson's 9.875.
Yurchenko 1.5, first 10-0 vault. Oh!
Lexi Zeiss!
She gingerly stepped forward.
Wait.
Almost automatic, but
Hold on,
maybe we'll see a stick in her future.
Yeah, we've seen some big steps. There were probably 2 10
did I
steps.
just
That
see
one, I
that
felt like it was a
correctly on my
half 10 step. Don't want to step, but she made it a very small one. We'll see if they decide that's a half 10th or more.
Hold the fucking.
You'll notice Audrey steps out of her tumbling passes and does a kick like that, trying to trick the judges not to take a landing deduction.
The thing about Oklahoma on floor, they do a lot of twisting skills.
guess
and
who
usually they
just
do
like
well,
my pose?
but when you're twisting into the
Mike,
ground, a lot of
bro.
times you're going to open yourself up for potential steps on landings. As opposed to an LSU, a lot of double layouts where you can see the ground coming from a long ways away.
Yep. But John, they dance out of their tumbling passes so well. It's choreographed to help with that mistake you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna die in peace now. I'm just gonna crawl into a little
It's
hole.
got to be 9-9s the rest of the way if you are a
can die.
Sooner. And really probably higher. They've almost darn near got to put up a Florida Gator-like bar rotation here on floor exercise to give themselves a shot. Again,
I am unwell.
0.275, almost 3/10 behind the Florida Gators, and it doesn't appear like the Florida Gators are going anywhere. Skylar Drazer, a 9.85, as Anya Pilgrim now. Someone who has been an incredibly consistent athlete. Just a sophomore, but her freshman campaign was outstanding. Hannah Horton on bars follows a beautiful 9-9 start from Kira Burns.
Hannah's form on bars, the way that she flies and manages to squeeze
Anya,
her big
darling.
toes together. The lightness and the effortlessness of the way that she does this bar routine. And the glide on the kip has been a big emphasis for the judges this year.
Anya Pilgrim on the left-hand side of your screen. She had an adjustment on her series.
On it.
I got a lot of props
Florida's
for her
gonna give us
because
away
it
on floor.
looked crooked,
on beam,
and
aren't
she was
they?
able to save it with just a little bobble.
Josiah, I'm so sorry. There's no
The
ads on
rest has
Twitter
been
though.
So far solid. Whenever we ask the
Yes,
coaches
Reagan
to
Smith
tell
is
us
blah,
about
blah, blah,
Anya,
blah,
they
blah,
just
blah,
say
blah,
she
blah, blah,
likes
blah, blah,
to
blah.
win. And it's good that she's on
She is
Florida's
a,
team right now because they're
assistant coach.
currently winning. And this is looking to be another outstanding rotation for them.
They are finishing the competition the way LSU
Hey,
started.
Danny.
They can't step. I'm not sure if they tried to step, they could step. It's incredible. Danny Sievers, we saw her have a little bit of trouble, and we've got some music issues.
What a gag.
That's not an easy thing to navigate as an athlete. When you're ready to go up and you're nervous, you've got that adrenaline, and then you have to restart, it can be really
This starting
hard.
post is sending me though.
You have to start your mental preparation all over again, but there is no deduction for that happening.
Aaliyah Finnegan on vault.
Come on, Aaliyah Finnegan.
9.9. They've got 4 vaulters.
Come
ready
on,
to go,
Aaliyah
and they are
Finnegan.
Set up for big numbers.
Yurchenko 1.5, very
Little hop, it's
clean
great.
landing.
And you'll notice on floor, Danny, she likes to get her tumbling passes out of the way very quickly.
Yeah, if you guys don't want
there's
ads,
a rule, they have
yeah,
to
I'm
tumble
trying
out
to
of 2 different
fix
diagonals.
the
So you
ads.
see
But
she
if you don't
very
want
quickly
ads,
got to the
go on
other
Twitter. My
diagonal, and she's
at
gonna do
is
the second
at
pass.
Barry Godbag.
This is very
Barry,
intentional.
using the
Landed
British
short on
spelling, so
that.
F-A-E-R-I-E.
Opened up to try to
Again,
stick that landing too early.
F-A-E-R-I-E-G-O-D-F-A-G.
She hasn't been in the floor lineup
Don't ask
throughout this
questions.
season. She's been a late add. They're happy to have her back. She's such a performer, but again, it's those moments where she doesn't necessarily have the numbers under her
Yeah,
belt.
it wasn't good. Anya wasn't that good on beam.
Victoria Wynn mounting the balance beam. Anya
Come on,
Fordham just
Tori.
a 9.8, so a 9.85 and a 9.8 for Florida to start this rotation. Compare those scores to LSU on vault. They have a 9.875, 9.9, and another 9.9
Come on, Victoria,
from
come on.
Aaliyah Finnegan. That's advantage
girl.
LSU. They were only a half-tenth behind. So right now,
Yes,
early in
the
this
Nodi.
rotation, LSU takes
What
the
a
lead.
fucking
Love that
queen,
series.
man.
That's called an Anodi. Back handspring with a half twist into another back handspring. Really difficult to do. Don't see many of those.
Yeah, Sam, she gets 4/10 bonus for that, so that tells
Yeah.
you how difficult it is. And then I also love she does an inside turn. We mostly see turns the other way, and that uniqueness of it
Wait.
is just nice.
Oh my
because
God,
the judges
the
are
back
seeing
leg.
similar full turns, so to have that originality, the judges definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, they're looking at a lot of
Win.
routines. So
The day
it's
you
good to
retire,
find ways
the
to
sport's gonna
stand
lose. It's an
out.
incredible athlete. My fucking God, that back leg is
Jocelyn Moore
everything.
mounts the bars, 9.875 from Hannah Horton. Nice bar rotation so far for the Tigers.
Finishing back handspring, 1.5. Just the half on the dismount.
That Tkachev on bars was, we could have walked
Jocelyn Moore,
under
you
that.
are a
That was
titan, my dear.
unbelievable.
Both of our mouths were wide
A
open
titan.
after that release.
Stick the landing,
If
please.
she sticks, wow.
Yep.
I am curious what
Jocelyn
the judges
Moore
are
is
gonna
a
do with
sure
that,
thing.
because I didn't see any deductions. That was excellent.
Well, the judges are feeling a little spicy today. We've seen 2 on that event, so maybe we'll see another.
The height on this.
Look at that.
Are
That
you
is
kidding
at
me? Right
least
now,
3
the
feet.
bar's
Yeah, 3 feet above the
8
bar.
approximately.
Yep.
Add 5,
Yep.
if my math tells me correctly. That's about 13 feet. How
we
high
go
is the
from the seat,
basketball?
y'all.
10?
Not from the top of our head.
She's known
Unbelievable.
for that height on that release move. I mean,
Jocelyn,
worth the price
yeah,
of admission,
gymnastics.
that's for sure.
Come on,
Another
stick
athlete that can
this.
fly is Amari.
Come on,
Drake
Amari,
right here on
stick
vault.
this.
Aldo-Yurchenko 1.5.
They're looking
Yeah.
for those controlled landings.
That was their biggest landing deduction by far. We've seen that vault score about a 9.8 throughout this competition. That is a number they don't want to count. They have 2 great vaults yet to go, but the margin for error much thinner now for LSU. Elle Mueller follows a 9.8 from Danny Sievers. There is 0 margin for error for Oklahoma.
Took a step forward, would have loved to have seen her take a step backwards to show more landing in an upright position.
Yeah, that step
Yeah,
forward,
OU's
Allie,
not winning
automatic
this. Not by a
1/10
long
deduction,
shot,
not
bitches.
what
Like, this is
Oklahoma
done.
wants to see right now.
This is done.
Leanne Wong, what do you do?
CEO, come on, CEO.
Already just got the 10 on bars. You go to B.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
he's a
over.
Big one
It's
here.
over.
Nothing bigger than a 9.85.
OU's not getting this. And they're not
So
winning
far
the
for the
SEC either.
Gators on balance beam.
And this.
Oh, sorry, Allie. That broken leap combination, I'm jumping in
Oh,
here because
CEO.
very uncharacteristic for Leanne. She's going to adjust and most likely do it again, but completely had a mistake in the middle of her leap combination.
I mean, Florida's margin is pretty big.
And even though no connection on that, it looked like execution. They're going to find some execution errors in that, right?
Yeah, it was. They're going to take an execution error
Catherine.
because she wasn't able
Katie
to
wants to be an
go
underdog so
for
badly, she's made
the
it.
connected element. Switch ring, but she's a veteran, so if there's somebody that can adjust, she really is the queen of adjusting flawlessly, covering it up, I should say. Finishing tuck full. I'm curious if she is going to start from a 10.0. She's good at adding elements into her routine.
They're going to give it away.
That's where the mistake came.
And there definitely was a wobble there, but man, she's a veteran. And you can absolutely tell the way she saved that.
She minimized it, we can say that.
She definitely did. Olivia
Olivia,
Kelly
come
now
on,
follows
Olivia Kelly.
Jocelyn Moore's 9.925. Missouri not going to win the SEC championship, but man, they're trying to finish on a high note.
Yeah, I know. Missouri gave
They're
it away.
still wanting to finish in 4th place, John. Alabama is knocking at that door, even though they're already finished competing.
Mason.
Oh, just.
Damn, those that took everything in her core and her quads.
We've all been there where we try to stick, but judges want to see you land with your chest right upright.
Come on, Kaylin. Feel it right here. Feel it right here.
Caitlin
Get your
Chio
10,
now
baby
on
girl.
the ball, following Amari Drayton's 9-8. Caitlin Chio does a Yurchenko 1.5, and I don't know anyone who lands more
Caitlin, come on.
consistently than she does.
And her body shape in the air.
Nope.
Her stretched hips, the extension when she lands.
Okay, they'll win.
It's really nice, but it's not a stick today, guys.
The stuck vaults are just, they're getting away from people very close.
Come on, fade the cheese queen.
Just not quite pulling out those stuck
My leg is
landings.
bouncing,
Addison
y'all.
Theta now. Still no 9-9s.
Bouncing.
For Oklahoma on floor exercise. The #1 floor team in the country. When they needed 9-9s the most, they're eluding them.
Addison got a 9.95 last week. Notice just a little bit off, landed a little low on that. That stag jump, the back leg was just ever so slightly bent. But what you'll notice about this Oklahoma team is the choreography is, in my opinion, it's epic. Head coach Kindler choreographed the routines.
Georgia Reload's cousin, please. No! Here we go. We're good. We're good.
Wow. Whoa. I'm impressed that she managed to, I don't know how she did that. The front tuck almost looked like,
That was supposed to be a 2.5.
Yeah.
She landed clearly in a double twist and added that half. That's going to be a big deduction.
really great that she was able to have the air awareness to keep herself safe. Most gymnasts after the punch front would have stopped completely, and she kept going, but really smart that in that moment she was able to make that decision to just go for the double full.
Caitlin Chio a 9.9 for LSU with just Haley Bryant to go. Oklahoma 2 gymnasts yet to go here.
Well, when I spoke to head coach KJ Kindler, she
Ava
said
failed.
Addison has been really impressive, but coming from the elite world, she hasn't had a ton of competitive experience
Michaela, remember
under
this? I
pressure.
said,
Watch the punch front, watch her leg position. It looked like her back leg almost,
Depends
I don't
on
know
who
if
they
it gave out or she was tired.
Babes, I didn't even see that. What was that?
It doesn't set you up in the right position. Really glad that she was able to just do the double twist, and impressive. As I mentioned, most gymnasts would have stopped right after the front through. I don't know how she kept going. It shows her strength, how mentally and physically strong she is.
Yeah, how strange. It looked like her arm or her leg gave out, but her mistake looked really beautiful. And it kind of similar to Leanne Wong, where
the last second have to stick me out.
And it really still looks lovely.
We're like, what?
My mistakes never looked really good at all.
I wouldn't say mine did either.
Listen,
Still waiting
I told
on Leanne
you.
Wong's
I told you
score.
guys.
The judges disagreed. They're having a powwow. See how long that takes. Amari Celestine.
Come on, foot queen.
Low score so far for Missouri, a 9.85.
Did y'all know that Amari Celestine has her own entry in WikiFeed? I'm here for it. Just because of the out of bounds.
And score is in 9.675. They got her on that.
Nice done, Loiven. Oh my God. Come on, Amari.
Nice stand to finish things up. They say Amari walked
Ah,
the top, but she's
don't
able to
move
walk
the
the walk too.
foot.
And it's routines like that
Okay,
that come
so
in
almost
clutch
done,
all
baby. One more
season
time.
long.
Big pressure set now for Selena Harris Miranda. All 9.8s up until that
The girls are fighting.
9.675 that they're going to want to drop. So they're
We're almost
counting
over.
those 9.8 scores.
I'm gonna
You
keep
look
you in a
up at
second.
LSU scores at the top. 3 scores of 9.9. Their low score a 9.8, which currently they're going to drop. They're probably going to drop it with Haley Bryant yet to go. So this meet appears to be LSU's to win. That means Florida's got to be perfect just to give themselves a chance here.
We'll talk about perfect. Selena scored a 10 last time.
I don't
she
know.
competed on
I
this
don't
event.
know. I don't know.
It was a beautiful mistake, Sam.
Nope.
9.8
That leg was
for
too low.
Addison Theta.
That's on the 10.
Wow.
Nope.
Not a disaster
Nope.
as Jordan Bowers now takes to the floor. Tied for first in the country on this event. Taylor, I know you're down there somewhere. You love this floor routine.
It's hard not to, and KJ Kindler takes such pride in the storytelling element. I heard Allie mention the choreography, and Jordan told me this is by far her favorite floor routine of her career, and yeah, it's one of those that you stop and watch when you hear that music come on.
Taylor, I completely agree, and I think everyone stops and watches this first tumbling pass. Sam, I've heard you say nobody does this quite like Jordan Bowers. Just floats like she's bouncing on a trampoline into that punch front.
Yeah, and strong finish
We're
for Selena. Not
almost done.
quite a stuck landing, but they needed a strong hit. That's what she was able to provide.
Lily, I agree. This Moonlight Sonata is trash, KJ. Nine eight, 9-6, 9-8, 9-8. Where was all that mess? They were gonna sweep SECs and all this bullshit. Where at today, OU? What happened there, divas? You mean a Moonlight Tabata? Please. All right, Haley.
This is Haley Bryant.
Bring it on home,
trying
sis.
to close it out for the LSU
Come on,
Tigers.
comadre.
We know she excels in the postseason. She does it again.
No, not a 10.
Small, ever
9.95
so
maybe.
slightly
9.9.
popped, maybe only just 1 foot.
And what makes this vault so good, the reason she can get so
Nope.
high, is her elbows are so straight on the table.
9.9.
Just gets higher and higher, I feel like, every
9.9.
time I see her.
Yeah, it just propels her body up so high, and she did move both feet, but I think that's a half tenther. There's no way it's more than that.
And nobody does that vault better than Haley
Yeah,
Bryant,
give
and
Mara
it is
10,
a half tenther because they give her a 9.95. Question is it enough to win it for the LSU Tigers? I am being told it is. LSU with that Haley Bryant 9.95.
Hold
Put
on.
it out
What if
of
it was a run
reach.
against 10?
That can't
Nope.
play out.
Never mind.
Keeping that front foot planted, trying to battle
The
those
highest British
nerves.
Championship beam score on my spreadsheet is
Being the
61st.
last athlete up, knowing that it's a close meet, I can guarantee
Yeah.
you she doesn't know that LSU has already won it.
Yeah, Sam, to your point, she's had to wait patiently on this side. It's hard not to overthink and get in your head when you're waiting to go last up.
Switch leap into that split half. Again, I want to see stronger arms from Alyssa when she lands. Really showing the judges she has that commanding
What?
finish.
What?
But I've been
What?
impressed with her
Jenna, don't
throughout
tell
this
us.
year.
Don't
She's
spoil
really
it.
showed a sense of
I just want to see
pride
it.
and ownership that she didn't have last year.
So Rana finishing up on beam. Faith Torres going on floor. If you look at the scores on the right-hand tower, Florida a 49 on beam. Before that routine,
MM,
it
thank you so
will
much for joining
go
us,
up,
sweetie.
But
We
Oklahoma
appreciate you.
49.275. 0.275 is the difference between these two teams coming into this rotation.
Is Faith going to get a 10?
Faith Torres on the floor. I think she's really improved that double
They're really
layout.
ignoring Mara
Coaches had
on
told
bars,
me that
and
the
it's fucking
judges had
criminal.
said that they took off for the leg separation in the air. I thought she improved that greatly.
Yeah,
If
execution
Faith
is
gets a
really
10 and
what
they
I
win
think
this,
everybody
I'm going to
in
be
the gymnastics
fucking
community would
pissed,
agree
man.
that Oklahoma really prides themselves on, and usually that's really the difference maker of their gymnastics.
No, no, no. I'm going to be pissed. No, that's not how this works. Hold on. No, no. Is Faith going to get a 10 and that's how you wins?
Fantastic finish for Faith Torres and Jordan Bowers on the floor exercise for Oklahoma.
It's not possible with the 10. Okay, thank you,
However,
gymnastics. I was
it will
going to
not
be
be
really
an
pissed.
SEC championship title for them. But someone who could win one for
Here's
herself. This
Mara.
is moments ago. This is Mara Teeter-Soli for Missouri, finishing up on bar. Sensational here. You got to be perfect to win this event tonight.
Come on, Mara. Come on.
Form. The legs
Pack.
don't come apart.
Gorge.
That pack salto is just breathtaking.
Oh, they have
Way
turn.
Changes her
Turn,
head so
turn.
Scored 2 perfect 10s on this event. And
Come
her career.
on.
Wow.
Come on.
Line change right on top of the bar for that stuck dismount.
Give her
Make it
the
3 perfect
10.
10s. That is the third
Give her the
perfect 10 on
10.
bars in this championship up until this
The camera's
point
done.
in
The camera
history
left. The camera
of
fell.
SEC
Oh, the
championships.
foliage.
There's been 3. And look at that. Everybody's getting 10. Faith Torres gets a 10.
You get a 10. You get a 10.
I tell you,
Martin.
the judges have been tough this season.
Martin.
But honestly, this is some of the best gymnastics we've seen this year.
I agree.
Yes,
Martin!
Martin!
Hudson from Alabama.
We're
Needed
done,
to 10
Catherine.
on
It's
that
done. It's
vault
over. We're
of
good.
the
I'm going to
earlier
scream if I want
session.
to.
Sam, I agree with you, and I also think Audrey Davis should have gotten a 10 on
Oh,
bars
my
and
God.
Selena on bars as well.
While we're at it, let's just rejudge the meet. Phenomenal way to end this
All right, cool.
competition. Really strong finish from all of these teams.
Okay, I'm just going to
Oh,
say.
damn, LSU didn't get a
we
10. You're
thought
right.
LSU
They still
and
won.
Oklahoma were going to battle this out. And
That's hilarious.
And look at Florida coming in, making a claim for the title.
Good. LSU showed
Right
OU
up
that they
until
can't
the
falter.
end. And then you
Look at
get
Libby Dunn.
Oklahoma coming on strong at the end. They move back into second, but it's LSU
This
with that
diva.
198.2. The Tigers say to Oklahoma, not so
This
fast.
diva.
This is our SEC.
With his
they
blazer.
defend that championship.
And it wasn't easy. They fought from the first event all the way to Haley Bryant's last vault. They
I
needed
don't
a
know, man.
spectacular
Florida
vault
just,
rotation,
they got
and
too ahead
did
of
it.
themselves. They could have won this entire thing, honestly.
There is the trophy. I tell you what this has done for me. This has got
Look at
me
them.
pumped
Yes,
up
divas.
for the NCAA championship. It is going to be an incredible run.
Well,
All right, we are
these teams
done.
We could see, and we will most
We have been live for
in the
13
NCAA championship,
motherfucking
making a run
hours.
for another title
20
is gonna
minutes.
be LSU
Actually,
titles.
21
Missouri
minutes.
stays in the top 4 there.
All right, y'all.
What a competition
All right.
here in Birmingham.
Fuck these awards.
We're
It's
gonna
gonna
be
over.
back
We're done.
to wrap it up.
All right. So let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. All right. So I'm gonna navigate to a website right now. We're gonna do the FIG. All right. Let me show you what time we're starting tomorrow. It'll be 7:55 Central, 8:55 Eastern, and that is 5:55 Pacific. Cool. Here we go. So we have, for all of you who like hours. We are, the countdown says, we are Penn State. No, I'm kidding. 10 hours away. We're 10 hours away, or 11 hours away, essentially. So in 11 hours. So for those of you who like to set timers and whatnot, in 11 hours from here. Oh, 10. Thank you. Hayden, same, honestly. Oh, thank you, Jim. King Addicts is weird. This nation does not like kings, so we don't do kings here. I'm just addicts. Okay, so 10s today. Uisoma, Lolly Decadozi, Gabby Stevens, Fiona Lipio, Brooklyn Moores, Jordan Childs, Leanne Wong, Selena Harris, Riley McCusker, Marsha Lopez, and Faith Torres. So, in 11 hours, we will be back with the second day of the FIG Artistic Apparatus World Cup Series in Antalya. Jordan? Yes. Love you. I've been live for 13 hours and 22 minutes. I'm fucking done. I love you so much. I will see you guys. If you're not going to watch Antalya, I will see you guys here tomorrow. No, on Monday, noon Eastern, 11 Central, and 9 Pacific for the selection show. To all 4,367 of you, thank you so much for allowing us the privilege of bringing you gymnastics today. Follow me on Twitter. Turn on notifications to know when we go live. This has been an incredible day of gymnastics, and this is why I watch this show. I want to end this show by saying, if no one has told you this today, I think you're incredible. I think you're amazing. I think all your wants, ambitions, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, your talents are so incredibly important. I think that you should always work at what you're best at and what your dreams are, because that is where your happiness lies. And no matter what, in this incredible world that we live in that's currently filled with hatred and negativity. May this community serve as a lifeline, as an escape, and as a community of like-minded people who just want to watch a sport that we all adore and celebrate these athletes that are so incredible. Okay? I want you to know that I want you to be good and be great at it. Okay? Wash your ass, wash your face, brush your hair, brush your teeth, drink some water, eat sustenance, and don't be a cunt unless it's warranted or unless, I don't know, it's Republicans. I don't know what to tell you. I love you so much. Have a great flippin' Saturday. I will see you bright and early tomorrow at 7:55 Central. Well, probably earlier than that. 8:55 Pacific, Eastern, and 5:55 Pacific. All right, got through that. Thank you all. Let me read this comment. It's 3 a.m. here and I have to train tomorrow. So I'm heading to espero que tú también te vayas a descansar. Te mereces lo mejor que te pueda pasar. Gracias por todo. Sí, a nuestros seguidores de habla hispana, gracias por estar con nosotros. Los amo. Que tengan una buena noche y los vemos mañana en la mañana a las 7:55 Central, 8:55 del Este y 5:55 de la hora Pacífico. So, si no pueden llegar, si no pueden estar aquí, también el replay de este stream va a estar disponible directamente después de que terminemos, igual que el de mañana, de los que seguimos haciendo. Así que gracias por estar aquí, los amo. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go eat some dinner and then take some Advil so I'm not hungover and just,